Okay, we got chat out, popped out, and we are just about ready. Alright, last time we had gotten the mirror shield. We did all the bottom of the well things, and let's see, we need 6 more masks. Let's see, could do a couple of things, actually. Let's actually do... Do I want to continue the main story or not? I think while I debate this, I'm going to say, let's collect our $100, and then figure out what we're gonna do. Currently what I'm thinking is I'm leaning towards doing the critical path. Oh. Every fucking time with this kid. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna need these. We're gonna need them for what we are about to do. Oh, actually, I need you. Good old kill yourself mask. Bring up the shield, and... Shame we can't use the Song of Soaring anywhere in this game. I would have thought that maybe that's a setting that you can change in 2-ship, which is how I'm playing this version. I saw some updates to Ship of Harkinian, which added like variable monster sizes and things like that. So it's looking pretty interesting, if nothing else. So yeah, let's go grab it. Another $100 or so. Been a little bit since I played this game. At least the last stream session. Oh, hello. You just fell through the floor for a second there. But I've been mainly trying to fix my sleep schedule. It's still not entirely fixed. But, you know, you work with what you got. Let's see. I want bombs. And I want arrows. Oh, fucking... Every time. Man, people ain't never seen any good fashion. Don't even understand wearing bunny ears is actually a high fashion. Fucking bullshit. Alright, we will give him one. Because I don't think I need rupees for anything. Oh hey, we're up to 1,000 rupees. This should be another reward. If I recall, it's a piece of heart. Oh. That's way worse. That's $5. Well, I'm not depositing that $5. I'm playing the wrong song. Wow, it really has been a while. That is not what I meant to do. Alright. So the plan for now is to actually go do Akana Castle. After Akana Castle, then I'm probably going to go back in time again, or do the descent up to Stone Tower, then grab the owl statue, go back in time, and go from there. And then do it all again, just to give myself as much time as possible in Stone Tower, because I'm nowhere near as familiar with that as I am the first 3 dungeons. I'm not close enough for this? There we go. Okay. So first order of business is actually going right in here. Is this mini dungeon, as far as critical path goes. This, I want you. Make these guys ignore me. So, I do actually have a short story involving this dungeon. The last time I played this dungeon, the first time I actually got to this dungeon, it was on my own. I had decided to try and replay the game in order to get back up to this point. So I had gotten back up to this point, and I finally got into this dungeon, and it was over the course of a summer when I was a kid. And it was like one of the hottest fucking summers that we had. And one of my buddies, his family, I guess, had a trailer or something that was parked. Just in their driveway. And for whatever reason, my buddy and I decide this. This is our chance. We can finally have a fort, because for whatever fucking reason, with me and this guy, it was always, oh, we're gonna do blah, and then we're gonna make a fort here, and then whatever. It was always a fort with us. And, so we had determined that this little camper that was parked in his driveway in the middle of, 30, fuck off degrees Celsius weather. And, we decided to spend almost all of our time in there, only going into the house to use the bathroom and to grab drinks. And it was just an absolute hellhole of an experience. It was incredibly hot in this little trailer. It had all of the screens on it had holes, so it was also at night you would just get bitten by mosquitoes, because there was just nothing against the mosquitoes. And I'd gotten up to this point, and I believe it was around this actual part I had to do over again for like the 30th time in a row because I kept hitting like these bombs, or it was either this part or just later on. Is there actually anything here? Okay, there is. That makes my job a lot easier. But I had kept falling, and I'd finally gotten like fed up, and I was threatening to throw the fucking controller across the damn room. And I nearly whipped my controller and my console along with it across this little trailer one stupidly squelcheringly hot summer. It was a long diatribe just for a short story about getting really frustrated at a dungeon in Zelda one summer. But, you know, not every story has to be good, right? I am still a little loopy from being sleepy, so forgive me. Right, I'm jinxed because of the stupid bubbles. I do want to get that piece of heart, though, because it is just nearby, and I might as well, right? Even if it means I have to go through that room I just finished again. Where are we at now, anyway? Okay, that's our first one. I wonder if there's... Wondering if there was a way to... I was thinking of if there was a way to avoid out there. That way I could just go right back to the entrance, rather than having to do all of that all over again. He did... Oh wow, this whole area didn't really repopulate everything. This... Flip the switch. And off we go. I'm trying to remember if I had the bunny hood too at this point when I played the game. I don't think I did, because I don't know if I've ever figured it out. I might have, come to think of it. But I don't know why I never thought to use that to just jump over like this. You know what I think it was? I never thought to use the lens of truth to see that one platform there. Alright, not getting jinxed this time. Climb the damn thing. Back here. That was very unclear as to where that was, I felt. Oh no! Don't do it, Toucan! I told you not to do it. Okay, so that's what I had to do. I just have to go back down and then it's to the right. Think? No, I have to open it. How do you open that up? Do you just bomb shoot it? I don't have any bomb shoots. There's no way I can... throw my bomb over there, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Wait. Are you tall enough? I did mention that I'm not as familiar with this part of the game, right? I think I'm more familiar with Stone Tower than this for whatever reason. There's no way this works. Yeah, I knew this wasn't quite tall enough. So I must have to... If I needed a bomb shoot, it would have given me a bomb shoot. Right, what do you gotta say? Scene? Oh, I know what it's... I think I know what it's asking for. Me to use... you. Yeah, there we go. Get dumpstered on. Alright, well that's the one bit of information I actually knew. I don't think this stuff explodes. So the only other thing I can think of is actually to go down here and then go to the right instead. So that hole in the roof, or that weak point in the roof, reveals light in this room. And I use that to break this block. So there's got to be something in this room that I'm not seeing. Oh, I actually opened the block for this. Never mind. I see you, you little chode. And of course, none of these guys want to drop magic or anything. Oh hey, it's our old friend, Mr. Wizrobe. How you doing, you creepy-ass old man? Old Johnny Wizrobe over here with his wacky dances. here he goes again. And it needs to flash. Alright, come on. How many times do we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? And it doesn't even give me anything. How we doing, fellas? Is it not a bomb? Oh, if I needed a powder keg for this, I'm gonna be upset. I like... Oh, I think I needed powder. Just a regular bomb isn't good enough. Fuck. Well. Off to get a powder keg. That's not part of this standard accoutrement. Well, shit. Man, that really... No, I don't need to talk to you, but I gotta wait for your ass to saunter out in front of the counter. Hey, he's building a rocket ship? Planned moon trip, experiment memo. By using bomb-powered flight. Bomb-powered flight. He's gonna nuke himself to the moon. So one of the things I've been playing a lot lately is actually Star Citizen. They have just added, at time of recording this, they have just added blueprints. And as much as I've bitched about the blueprints and getting them, it has gotten me to play the game a lot more, so who am I to really judge at this point? Okay, first I need Bunny Hood to get there quicker, and then switch over to Gibdo. But the thing that's been really pissing me off the most with the game, and I have to do the whole dungeon over again? Oh. Wait, no I don't. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? I am a fool. Fool who forgot the hood. Okay. Everything was fine. For a second there, I thought I had bombed open the thing I needed, and I didn't. At least not yet. God damn it. Oh god! All the headhumpers, no! Alright, new plan. Come on! They're just trading me back and forth! Fun fact, they can't get you if you're too short. They can't grab onto you if you're a Deku. It also works for the Goron as well, because you're too big and they can't grab onto you, because there's no grab animation that was made from Ocarina for the size of character you are, so it just breaks, and they just didn't do anything about it. Kind of shows that this game was rushed. With the news of with the recent news that there's plans for a Ocarina of Time remake, I'm wondering if that also means that there's going to be a proper Majora's Mask remake, and if they do one, will it be better than Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask 3D? I'm curious to see what they do with a Ocarina remake, but I don't know if I really want to. Right currently, it is not enough for me to go, yeah, sure, I'll buy a Switch 2 just for one game. Alright, here we go. We got ourselves a boss fight, and then it's end of this little mini dungeon. So there's a couple of fun things you can do with this. I believe the captain's hat has, if I can, there it is, has, it doesn't, okay, but, chicken hat. Always remember your chicken hat. It will protect you from danger. Anyway. Fun little Easter egg. Let's see, first we want to do this. Hey, you fucking blocked my arrow, you weenus. But the gimmick for this fight is that they will always come back to life. So you have to burn the curtains. And hit him with light. A lot of this is going to be about basically like shining light on things. There's a lot of light puzzles in this part of the game. Just by that alone, you can probably guess what the next arrow type we're getting is. Can I actually get him to stand in the... It's not. He had quite the throbbing shield there. Actually, don't remember what to do here. Luckily, we have a lot of health and defense. Do I shine the light on him? No. Ah, rude. There we go, burn away his body. You know, he's got a point. A soldier who has no heart. One who will not falter in the darkness. Jesus. God, could they have picked a longer song for this? I'm eventually going to have to memorize this. And just look at this fucking thing. The Elegy of Emptiness. Like, yeah, I wonder why there was a fucking creepypasta made out of this fucking thing. Rated E for everyone, everyone! I believe this is when they got rid of the kids to adults rating. And I still have to walk my ass out. Hey, it didn't make me get ignored by these assholes at all. Rude. Ignore me! Alright, well now I can, now we're done with the Canna Castle. I believe this is the fairy fountain. Yep. I did not mean to come here, but, well, might as well now. I will be right back. I just need to use the bathroom. Okay, I have returned. So there is quite a lengthy puzzle on the build-up to Stone Tower to get into Stone Tower proper. Fuck. It's gonna take me a few times to remember this. Up. This should have just been an item instead of a song. And I'd prefer to be ignored by all the enemies. Hey, have we seen a Beamos up until this point? I don't think we have. First Beamos at the playthrough of this game, really. Interesting. I need to switch to different mask. Oh, hello. Well, you're a little fucking far away, aren't you? And you'll notice when you do this with one of the masks, it's a lot closer of a resemblance to the spirit of the mask that you're using. That's a bomb. I meant to do this. Actually, can I can. Switch to Goron. You'd think this would be the one song that I memorize in this fucking game because of how often you have to play it in the end game. Ugh, these jumps. I'm going to go ahead and put on the bunny hood for this. I know you can make the jumps, but man, does it skeeve me out. Alright, now I gotta move the next setup. There we go. Jesus. I think that's half the reason I could never speedrun this fucking game. Because I'm so bad at playing any of the songs. You are on there, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, it's just moved the one below it. Okay, next hookshot point. It's not so much as a puzzle as it is just an exercise in tedium. Okay, you, and onto you. The main reason I'm not using... There is a reason why I'm not using the Deku to hold down switches, and that's because he's too light to hold down switches, so there's no reason to ever use them. But I will show off what he looks like when you do use Elegy of Emptiness with him. I think without the bunny hood, you barely make it. You have to, like, grab on in order to actually make some of those jumps. What reason is there to go up there? I ain't going up there. I think there's maybe a piece of heart, but fuck that. I can't get back. Boulder. Okay, is there a switch here? There we are. Asses. Revenge! Okay, now... Are we already at the top of the tower then? I guess so if we got this. Yeah, there it is. There's the end. So now we can just warp back here. And with that in mind, I think it's time we went back in time. Drop off our currency. And then, go back in time and give us a shit ton of time in order to do this dungeon. Because if I recall correctly, this dungeon in particular is a pain in the butt. One of the things I've kind of noticed too, just thinking about the YouTube platform and how I've decided to try streaming on here instead. It seems as though the people who are on YouTube seem to not like streams as much as more dedicated stream platforms go. People on YouTube seem to be here just for videos, whereas I think if I were to have made my Majora's Mask playthrough chopped up and turned it into a video, it would have been a lot more well received on here than this current stream format. I think it seems to be, I don't know, it seems like people want what they want YouTube for, and they want streaming platforms to be for streaming more than anything else. I have seen some larger streams on YouTube, but they seem to be the exception rather than the rule. But gotta play our song. So I think after this playthrough, I might switch back to streaming on other platforms. I've been debating, thinking about switching over to trying Twitch again. I didn't want to deposit, no! To withdraw. Now let's see. Arrows. God damn it. Every time with this. I know magic is used quite a bit in this dungeon, so we'll grab a green potion too. And that'll be it. And we also want some bombs. Nice, perfect amount. Now's the time when we were supposed to say, keep the change. Yeah, it's, kind of, I guess it's one of those platform eccentricities, right? Where YouTube fans seem to like YouTube and like content made specifically for YouTube. And at that, more video-oriented content. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, that's why you're on YouTube, right? For the most part, or why you go to YouTube. But still, was not expecting to go back to Twitch anytime soon, but no. There we go. The question is, though, is how long will my content be able to be on Twitch before I get canned? Alright, rather than having to do this puzzle, we're gonna do this. Cheese the shit out of it. Move that other double on here, and then that'll push this switch back to where it came from. And thus, us. Just like that. You want to work their camera. There we go. That is one of the few speedrunning tricks that I did pick up in this game. I don't know. We'll just put on Goron. Okay, so we got, what, another 15 fairies to find? And this dungeon is a pain in the butt, from what I recall. This is nothing for now. You're already, if you probably already noticed, but there are some things on the ceiling. Which will come up later in this dungeon. Will this box actually hold this down? Oh, thank God. Unless Elegy of Emptiness I have to play. But there's a big switch. Good thing we can become a big man. This... and there. Just thinking more about content and content creation. I'm wondering though if it would just be a better idea to do any to leave specific playthroughs like this as part of like keep playthroughs like Let's Plays like this as a as a video format rather than streaming it on YouTube, and then any kind of more like MMO grinding or something of that nature. Leave that as a form of stream on YouTube, if that would work better for YouTube content, because it's throwaway content in and of itself. I mean, the other problem too with the way that I'm currently doing this content is I'm streaming at kind of a weird hour for most of North America, which is not helping my case here. As far as doing numbers goes. Yeah, well, we got the map now. Did I miss out on something here? It's only in the upside down version. Now I'm locked in here till I find a key. Which means there has to be a key somewhere down here. Correct? Yeah, everywhere else I can't get into. Oh! There's this, but this has a grass growing on it. This won't explode, will it? No. Song of Soaring bring me back to the start of the dungeon. It does, thank God. Okay, so we can't go there. Is there anything down here? This is kind of fun. This is like solving a dungeon for the first time again. It's just been so long since I played this. I'll do it! Alright, this is just a block. So I can't go here. Can't go there. So there must have been something that I'm missing either here. Oh, thank God I didn't break the block. you. This again. Oh no, I'm already getting tired. Okay. There was no other place to get a key because that has a block in front of it. This just leads down. Can't go up. You're locked. So what the fuck? The only thing it could be would be... I don't know, pushing the statues? Can't push the statues. Not as a child. Not even as a big Goron man. Okay, there's... Oh! I just realized. I am a dingus. There is a bookshop up here. Well, that helps. We need this. And I should probably have this active. Oh, there's another one in here. Are they one-way push? No. Nothing. One's a truth related. This is why I went back in time. Whoa, that one's real. Are you also real? You are. Okay. Was not prepared for that. Are you real? You are. Oh, that's what I had to do. Well, why in the hell would you give me the first two be fucking fake-ass fucking Armos statues, and then the next four are real? That's just asshole game design right there. Alright, time to switch back to Zora. Now I can be a fish. You can be a fish too. believe there is a way to cheese this. I want to try and see if I can do it. I wonder if I can cheese it by doing this. No, not quite. Ah, I did it! Yeah! I got a key early. I think I did anyway. Will this fuck me up in the future? We will find out. But for now, my reward is an extra key. Unless that's the intended way of actually getting there. It's to swim up and leap out of the water. Get rid of Grabby Hands McGee over there. Okay, floating isn't powerful enough for that. Is there anything down here that we need? Looks like a switch. Switch we'll have to get later. On a chest that we'll have to get later. Okay, we don't have the item for that. That's for the upside down. That's where we came from. So next is actually just up here. Okay, so we did need to get that key that I thought I got early. How the fuck were you intended to get that key? Okay, and these goofy blocks I remember just deck. Okay, these guys I believe are infinite spawning too. Fuck. Oh wait, I better check these suns. Just in case they drop a fucking fairy chest. In case they drop a fairy chest. Barely made that. I hated this room too. Last time I played this. Ugh. Well, those disgusting fake Gorons. I notice these ones over here too. Alright, you can cut it out, you fucking evil dust bunny. Wow, it was only the one. Fuck. And thus we see why I hated this room. Because you got the infinite spawning douchebags, and this. And I know how to do the fucking puzzle. It's the execution of doing the fucking puzzle and getting the puzzle to fucking work. That's the problem. That's how you know it's an asshole puzzle. Okay. There we go. Get out of here. What the hell are these even called? Majora. Smells like gunpowder. Oh, that's why. There isn't even another fairy in this room. Oh, there's a fairy in here. Shit. Need to swap. Actually, let's check down here. See if there's anything. Oh, fuck. Okay, it's a time limit. Rand. Pulling out all this shit stops for this one. I think I'm beginning to see why I have such hesitation for this game. Even though I do claim to love it. But it still always has that, like, yeah, but I don't want to play it right now kind of feel, you know? Maybe that's a controversial thought or take in this this day and age, especially with Zelda fans, because I know Majora's Mask has garnered quite the cult following, and it is a very much a cult now. Or a lot of them will say that it's the best Zelda game or whatever, and I like this game. It's one of the best atmospheres for a Zelda game. Like, this game is just, like, I'll say this. Twilight Princess tried to be very dark. This game just was dark and weird. Without feeling like it was trying. Oh, which guy is this? It's a man. He's got flaming swords! We must kung fu fight! Okay. He's better than his apprentices. Can I just bow him? I cannot. He's even got little spinny moves. There you go. Get fucked. Boom. Oh hey, right underneath my feet. Oh, what is this, the compass? Oh no, it actually is the light arrows. I thought the light arrows were a little further in. Guess not. I am not trying to do this. Actually, I think I do want to go down there. In case there's any switches or anything I need to press. Okay, now how do I get back up? Must be a hookshot point, right? Or a ladder? Oh, there is a fairy in here. I wonder if, Chucklefuck up there has it. Ah, there it is. I like how the music just kind of died. Get fucked on. Okay, I was right, there is a fairy in here. I don't know if it's in the upside down version or not. It must be, right? I know the Great Fairy reward for this one is really good, but fuck, man, I don't like doing this dungeon, so I usually skip. This is where I always skip doing the Great Fairy rewards, and just go, maybe another time. But I'm gonna try and hold out. The hard part is going to be when I miss one and I have to go searching for the rest. But luckily I should have plenty of time since I started a cycle with this. You bastard. Does that just bring them to me? It does. I like how that boss fight just killed all of the fucking audio, too. Well, not really the audio, but just the dungeon soundtrack. So it's just kind of eerie now. I don't want that one. One that's here. Thank you for that. Then there we go. Helps if we have the right arrows equipped. This still hasn't given us audio back. I might have to... Oh wait, no, now we got audio. What's down is now up. And so goes for the temple. Can't get any magic, no. No magic, no arrows. Get fucked. We can now just destroy those anytime we like, thus making the mirror shield kind of pointless. Once again. There's a fairy in this room. Oh wait, I think this was the room that was flooded before. Oh shit. And this one will take me up further? Yeah, there we go. And I think I want to go down here. Does this work? It does. It does. What do you do? And now I have to go back to the right side up. Well, if I recall correctly, anyway, I need to go back to right side up in order to actually get to the boss room. Because I get the boss key in the upside down. Well, we want that. Is there actually any reason to be in this room? No. I can't get anywhere. Okay. And why did you respawn, dickhead? Wait a minute. I just saw that. Can I actually put different arrows on different things? No, I can't. Damn. That'd be too convenient. Okay, are you... wimpy enough. You are. Yeah, well, now we're starting to really crank out on the fairies here. At the very least. Okay. So I think it's easy to figure out what to do here. This is a neat temple, but there's a bunch of aside from a few, like, how would you figure that out kind of puzzles. It's not too bad. Alright, well, let's fill up on arrows and magic. Let's see, I guess it goes there. Okay, you can stop. Just in general. Again. Time. And block O and hold. It's complicated as a Resident Evil puzzle. Wait, this guy again. This time he's in a room with comments. God, I love how much damage light arrows do in this game. So much nicer than the pretty much nothing that they did in the last game. Ocarina didn't really do much with all of its special arrows, despite having the same arrows as there is in this game. Okay. And I don't have any nuts. Can I navigate around? Yes, I can. There's that switch there. Ow. Rude. There, give me that magic. Did I go into that room already behind me? Okay. I guess I've been in pretty much every room. Oh. I guess this was just a rest point. This is just in. Damn it. One second, I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. The water softener in our house has a... like, the control board for it is a little bit fucky, and it likes to just randomly decide to beep. I looked into it, and it's just starting to go. I guess you can buy a new control board for them or something, but as it stands, it's just kind of something I just gotta deal with. It's not doing it with enough regularity that I have to be like, oh no, I have to do this and I have to deal with this right now kind of situation. It's just a sometimes kind of maneuver. Alright, now for this colorful character. I think this dungeon has had more mini-bosses than any other dungeon in this series. What's this guy's name? Gomez. Nope. There. This fucking Batman-ass guy. Okay, now I need them to drop some magic for me. Not just arrows. There we go. Of course. Damn it. There. Can't we bring the scythe with us? Because it disappears. You're no fun. Did I bring a fairy? I brought 2 fairies. Oh, shit. Damn, what kind of danger was I thinking I was gonna be in? Always one left. Rude. I think now we actually just need to leave. Can I leave through this way? No, I don't think I can make any of these jumps. Not in these shoes. How many fairies do we need still? 5. We still haven't found the compass yet. Can we make it into here? Is this something? This is nothing? Well, that's just nonsense. Oh, I didn't need magic or arrows. Oh. Please tell me there's a way up there. Of course not. I have to play flip the room. Oh boy! And bond. Flip all the rooms again. Okay, nothing in here. Make sure. You know, like a switch or anything. Right? Okay. Okay, next. This. You. This doesn't look like a blue switch. Oh, I guess it is. Not what I wanted. Why am I stuck walking so slowly? nothing in here, right? Alright, I think we just flip the dungeon and fight the boss and then look for our last fairies. If we miss anything, then it's gonna be a pain in the ass and we're gonna have to just deal with it as it comes. Because this doesn't count as inside the dungeon, because there's map. It was the left one? No, it's the right. No, I didn't want to do that. Go away. No. Do this again. This is one of the more tedious dungeons in this. It's a cool concept, being able to flip everything around. It doesn't change the fact that it's fucking annoying. Play these guys again. Actually, I do want those. Not today! So this should be our compass then, right? We got 5 chests and 4 more fairies. Oh, did I miss one here? Okay, well there's a fire arrow here. That wasn't any. Dive into the water and see if I can't open the chest. Water. Okay, yeah, it is. Whew. Thought I fucked up. No, come here. Oh, don't dive. You. This is all covered. You. Another chest in here. Oh, there it is. Nice. Don't have to backtrack all the way back. Oh no, I gotta backtrack. Back up here. Does this room have anything? This room does. But I think we have to enter into another entrance before we can do anything in there. This guy we already dealt with, and there's 2 chests here that we didn't get. Send me back! There we go. Oh, this again. Oh, there's a chest in here. Oh yeah, the one up there. How do I even get that? Great, he broke all of the fucking little ones. Grand. Ew. Oh, actually, I think I do need a chest for that. Or not a chest, a box. Shit. Okay, saved it. So that should be a key then. Might need to go back out and check again what I missed. Oh man, I'm getting really sleepy. I'm actually starting to debate whether or not I want to do this whole dungeon in one go, or if I want to do the North American edit of this game's advantages and use a quick save. Because the Japanese of this version of this game actually has 3 files, but the North American version kind of gave up one of the files so that it could have quick saves, essentially. I don't know what I'm thinking. This should get me that. Actually, can I not? Ah, that's how you get this. I don't know if that was intentional, probably not. Much like, this doesn't feel intentional. One more to go. Down. Hands. Damn grippy hands. Yeah, this room is connected to a lot more stuff than I thought it was. What else we need in here? Okay, so it looks like I have to flip the dungeon again. Damn it. There we go. Right now, the only thing keeping me going and keeping me awake is the fact that I'm so close to finishing this dungeon. I kind of just want to get it over with. Then we can do a straight shot for the end of the game, really. With, only a few side quests left to do. Okay, let's see, there's no way to get in dungeon there. We have to go right. The map feels especially useless in this because of the way the dungeon kind of has its twists and turns. Okay, yeah, this we already did. Go through here? Yeah, because this was nothing. Nothing we could do, anyway. You aren't gonna grab me and throw me somewhere useful, are you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Have a bomb. You grippy bastard. Okay, so I need a key. The only way to get to that key is through that room on the left. How do I get to that room? Is it something I missed? Yeah, this is where I came from. That's just a chest. I saw it was there, but the controls were backwards, and it fucked with me. So there's something I definitely missed over here. That happened. Why does he just, like, trip? I guess it's just lava damage causes you to trip in this game? Not what I would have expected. Yeah, are we gonna get a couple of chews here right before we leave? That'd be helpful. Huh? You're not gonna leave you. Some stuff. Oh, come on, I can't grab onto the lid. Is the lid a mere suggestion? Okay. So this isn't real. Shit. the one on the other side real then? Okay. So this was the thing that I forgot. Or just straight up didn't grab. And this should be a key, which I need in the upside down, or the right side up. And we're done here. This doesn't go high enough to go up there. Yeah. This is my own mistake. Not what I want. We got the key we need. We just need that last chest and that last fairy. Last two chests. We know there's one in this room with Fuckface up there. But we need to figure out a way to get up to Fuckface. And this room is just nothing. Right side up, it's flooded. So what else is connected to this room? It has to be right side up, right? No, it can't be, because the room is down. If we were right side up, we wouldn't be able to get in. So how the fuck do I get there? Has to be on the first floor, then. There's gotta be a room I haven't, or an entrance I haven't been in yet. Okay, that leads there. Okay, that room leads to that tunnel. The only way I know through that tunnel... You're not gonna throw me there, are you? You wouldn't. There isn't a trick to this. Well, in the interest of preserving time, I'm going to quickly look this up. Guide is for the 3D version. Oh man. Oh. It was something I never would have thought of. I have a lot of backtracking to do. No wonder this dungeon was so difficult for me as a child. You, Goron, Yeah. You, and light arrow you. I think I may have fucked up on one of the fairies. But we can go back for that later. That's what it's looking like I messed up on one of the fairies and it was something I could have gotten before the right side up. You. Did I fuck it up again? I did. Okay, I went too far. Oh, whatever, I get magic and... Oh shit, now I'm jinxed. Yeah, it was over there. Oops! I'm going to chalk this up to being tired. Yeah, that's gonna be my excuse. It is currently 4 p.m. and I got up at around 1, maybe 2 a.m.? I've been up a little while. I'm still trying to flip my sleep schedule and keep getting bored, and that's what usually ends up making me fall asleep too soon. Alright, you can stop anytime. Okay. So check this out. This is what you were supposed to do. Like, fuck off. He's dead. And we get the Giant's Mask. There is one. we're supposed to go back and flip things. Pretty sure. Nothing else to do in this room, right? And our music's gone again. How do I get out of this? Oh, just a jump down. Okay. Looks like we might be able to get this through this dungeon after all today. I don't need to two-part it. Because that should be our last fairy. Now it's the right one. You dingus. There we go. Man, I'm almost gonna miss this song. Except I probably won't. You... Okay, so now we just need to navigate back to that room with the chest. Oh, I love backtracking, don't you? Oh wow, and it bars the doors right afterwards too, so you can't backtrack from there. Interesting. Okay, here... Opened a chest. There's our chest. And we have to flip the dungeon upside down again. But actually, before we do that... I think I'm going to get the fairy reward now, before I forget. Since we have to invert anyway the dungeon, I wonder if this will actually let me do that quickly. This is probably the quickest way to do that. Either way, we got all the fairies. Let's get the fairy reward. And then we'll do... we'll finish the boss fight. Then we can sneak back these assholes. So our final fairy reward. Great Fairy of Kindness. Thus we get the Great Fairy Sword. And they aren't kidding, in this game it is the most powerful of all blades. Where it stacks compared to the Master Sword? You know... Nintendo will probably never admit it. And unlike other Zelda games, since there's no equip screen, it becomes a C item, which is kind of interesting. So we got this. Demonstrating I'm dead here. Look at that, like 3 hits. Alright, bad example. Alright, back to the dungeon. See, I'm just checking the guide to see if I fucked it up any at all. Okay, yeah, flipping for fairies, we did all that. I think I got everything. No. Come on. There we go. The brain farts. Wait, is this even the right... So I'm trying to flip the dungeon. Yeah, this isn't even the right one. Oh, I didn't make it! Okay, can I actually, like, angle on the dangle this? Because that would be pretty nice. Damn. Don't you fucking think about it yet, flying piece of shit. Oh, got it with the last shot. Oh, there's rocks. Rocks and boogs. Wonder. Well, the Great Fairy Mask is now pointless, so I don't need to ever equip that thing again. Huh, just arrows. Could use magic. Do you have magic? No. Of course not. Wouldn't want to be helpful. But this is why we grabbed a green potion, just in case. Hook shot onto the wrong chest. Nope, definitely alright. Alright. I need the guide again. Oops. I mean, in my defense... Also, hello, Eris. Before I say anything. Hello, Eris. How are you today? In my defense, I did say I was about to start streaming. Which usually means I'm about to start streaming. Okay. This... Can I actually leave this fucking... Is that the puzzle? Oh, this was the fucking puzzle! I was figuring out how to fucking do this... Ugh. Frustration. So, you missed, us making friends? I will show... Actually, I promised to do this earlier, so I'll do this now. Well, first I need to get rid of an asshole. Okay. So, during the Ikana Castle, we met with the King of Ikana, who taught us this song. which leaves behind copies of you. Soulless, empty copies of you. It works for every mask, and every mask it's like a much more depiction of like what the actual character looked like. Except for you. Okay, there we go. Except for Link himself. Link himself, he gets this fucking creepy-ass version. Look at this fucking thing! This is a face that spawned a creepypasta. Ugh, let's get out of here. I don't like looking at him. Instead, we're going to do this, which is a mask that we got inside this dungeon. Oh, have you seen that fucking face around before? So there's actually two ways to fight this thing. You see how the one is red and one is blue? You can actually use the opposite colored arrows on them. Or, you can do what most people do. And become a giant yourself. The speedrun has to shoot him with arrows, which is very hard to do. Doesn't even let you get access to the fucking Great Fairy Sword. In the 3D version, they changed this boss fight a lot, so it's a lot different and a lot weirder. Like, you end up, like, swinging them around like Mario 64 style, and I don't know, it's very strange, and I didn't care for it as much. At least visually, because I've never played the 3DS version of this. I've only seen a bunch of it, and didn't like a lot of the changes, so I figured it wasn't something I really needed to play. Which is, unfortunately, what I'm starting to think is going to be the case with the new remake of Ocarina of Time. Because I don't want to buy a Switch 2 just so I can play Ocarina of Time for the billionth time. They're gonna have to do something a little bit special for me to care this time. Hey, and this time we won't forget to drop off the fairies, because this time I dropped off the fairies before coming through back. Twin Mold's remains. I like how we only get one of them. Tattle, you dingus. Oh no! It's a glowing butthole! It has made the sky butthole. Exactly, Eris. What could be even better than actually being in Ocarina of Time? With Ship, I've got everything I want out of a Ocarina of Time remake. 60 FPS, like randomizer built in. It even added a cut item in the form of Rock's Feather from the Game Boy titles recently. Unfortunately, curing the land here didn't really do too much. However, we are now set to get a bunch of different masks. The last masks, in fact. We need 1, 2, 5. Yeah, let's get a couple masks before I call it for today. First, I need to actually go back in time again. I might need to look up a couple of the... uses. I already know what it's used for. Okay. It's Final Night. Final Night if I protected the old lady, so shit. Yes, I actually did play quite a bit of Star Citizen today. I was saying earlier that I've been playing a lot of it, and lately, and as much as I bitch about the blueprints and all of its systems, it has effectively gotten me to play the game a lot more. I just wish mining wasn't such a pain in the fucking ass. Actually, no. You. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Is that would be a good thing to stream sometime, because I was talking about content and content creation on and streaming on YouTube in general, and I noticed that a more structured Let's Play format like this doesn't seem to do very good numbers for me. And YouTube seems to like a little bit more structured content, more purpose-built content, I suppose, would be a better term for it. But it could also just be a matter of I haven't built up enough of my presence as a streamer on YouTube yet. Is a thought that I just now kind of had. We need to go to... actually, a different direction. We need to go to the... north? Yes. But something like Star Citizen would work fine for more throwaway content, which I think works better for these kinds of streams. I think the other thing too is, I didn't have a thing to tag my streams. But if that's an option, then yeah, I guess that's probably one of the things that's making it not do numbers. I think for the next stream, what we're going to do is we're going to do the couple's mask and then the finale. Because the couple's mask is a really long quest. And the couple's mask is pretty interesting. And it's even connected to a lot of people in this game, actually. Even this guy. This normal guy, not doing anything suspicious. Who's definitely not going to attack this old lady. I wonder what she gives you this time. I think she just gives you, like, money, or she just gives you nothing. Or you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. You have to do every quest over every loop. Every loop resets. Yeah, you get nothing. Okay, next we need to wait for the next day. I also need to draw a bunch of cash. I think the next day they should be selling the larger bomb bag at the shop. I've just never bothered to get it. But we need to go to the final night of the final day. And then we can buy the all-night mask. Big bomb bag. No, 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 the big one! No, I don't want to deposit rupees. Shit. Withdraw. $100. We got big money and I'm gonna do a big spendy. Night of the final day. The shop, curiosity shop opens at 9? This is a lot better with this system. 10. Okay, well, we'll just wait for the next 10 seconds. Yep, there it is. Yeah, it is kind of creepy. Check the bargain. I want the bargain. 500 bucks. We get a mask that will never let you sleep. As long as you wear it. Sounds like a form of torture device, and it looks like one too. Though, it does have its uses. I wouldn't mind a mask that would let me stay up for extra hours. The hard part would be trying to remember to take it off. Alright, so we need... 2 masks are connected to the cafe mask. This one in the couples, which I think is up here. So I'm going to spoil this. The mask that goes right here is called the Keaton mask, and it's a fox. Fox, a bird, a rabbit, and a toad. What other franchise has a fox, a rabbit, a bird, and a toad, and even a pig? A little game called Starefax. Actually, no. Okay. Actually, because Pigma was originally part of Star Fox, but he was the one who betrayed Fox McCloud. Or not Fox McCloud, James McCloud. I'm surprised Star Fox isn't in Fortnite at this point. Fucking everybody's in Fortnite. Let's see. I'm gonna look up what masks I'm missing. And then we'll see... So if I see a visual representation, I'll remember where to go and what to do. Okay, couples... Ah, that mask. And then the postman's hat. So there's 3 masks involved with the... with that quest. And the crying guy. They only open at 10. Oh, it's members only, right? Huh. You know what? I think I'm gonna call that for now. It's been about 3 hours, so I think that's a pretty good length for a stream. Sorry I didn't ping you harder there, Eris. But, I guess that's just the way things kind of ended up being. There's always the VOD you can always look through. It's one of the advantages of YouTube, is I don't have to worry about the VOD disappearing. So, until next time, thanks for playing with me, everybody, and until next time, so long, take care, and goodbye!